Welcome back to FA Radio, February 2024. That was my friend Blake Mills with a song called Five off of his album called Look. So I took a Uber here, and I don't drive a car, but I took a Uber here. But the first Uber that came to pick me up, this man, when I walked up to the car, he rolled the back window down just like a little inch, and he said, "Name?" I said, "Hi, Daniel, I'm Jason." And then he unlocked the door, and I got in, and I got my little shopping bag, tote bag with me, with my stuff in it, and I'm holding a little bottle of bubbly water, and he says, "What is that? Is that alcohol?" And I said, "No, it's just water." And he said, "Well, you can't drink it in here, and put your bag on the floor." And I said, "Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for your time, but I'll be getting another car." He says, why are you gonna have a job where you gotta interact with human beings, but you fucking can't act like a fucking human being, you fucking weirdo. But yeah, and then I got another car, and it's a very nice Russian man named Nora Yim, and he was totally cool, and we got stuck in traffic for an hour. We didn't move. There was a car accident on the 110 way before downtown, and if anyone knows this skateboard stuff, it's right by the Home Depot curbs. So we got stuck there, and he was like, "Oh, this traffic, oh, geez, I'm all upset." I said, "Man, nor him. You'd much rather be in traffic than in the accident that's caused the traffic." And he said, "Oh, you are so right." And I said, "Yep, I am a genius." No, but yeah, so that happened. Here we are, and I gotta do that snoot thing. I gotta stop doing that. But here we are back, and doing the second episode in quite some time. And yeah, I know it wasn't exactly 12 years, but you know, FA Radio 12 years later sounded a lot better than FA Radio 11 years, 8 months, and 2 weeks later. So, you know, whatever. I hope you are all well, and I hope that you will like what I'm gonna play. And let's play Hymn of the Big Wheel, Massive Attack.
Big wheel keeps on turning on a simple line, day by day. The earth spins on its axis. One man struggles while another relaxes. There's a hole in my soul like a cavity. Seems like the world is held together just by gravity. The wheel keeps turning, the sky's rearranging. Look, my son, the weather is I'd like to feel that you could be free. Look up at the blue skies beneath a new tree. Sometime again, you turn green and the sea turns red. My son, I said, the power of action's over my head. The big wheel keeps on turning on a simple line, day by day. The earth spins on its axis. One man struggles while another relaxes. We sang about the sun and danced among the trees, and we listened to the whisper of the city on the breeze. Will you cry the most in a lead-free zone? Down within the shadows where the factories roam. On the surface of the wheel they build another town, and so the green come tumbling down. Yes, close your eyes and hold me tight, and I'll show you sunset sometime again. The big wheel keeps on turning on a simple line, day by day. The earth spins on its axis. One man struggles while another relaxes. Child's silent prayer, my hope hides in disguise, while satellites and cameras watch from the skies. An acid drop of rain recycled from the sea, it washed away my shadow, burnt a hole in me. And all the king's men cannot put it back again, but the ghetto soil will nature lie and mend my soul sometime again. The big wheel keeps on turning on a simple line, day by day. The earth spins on its axis. One man struggles while another relaxes. The big wheel keeps on turning on a simple line, day by day. The earth spins on its axis. One man struggles while another relaxes. The big wheel keeps on turning on a simple line, day by day. The earth spins on its axis. One man struggles while another relaxes.
Big wheel keeps on turning. Massive Attack. I was thinking about time and space and how, of course, time and space is only relevant to conscious creatures that inhabit Earth and other regions of the solar system. But when I was a child, I don't know if they still have this, but when I was in probably about first or second grade, definitely like first, second grade, they would have a half day, and school would get out at noon. I don't know if they still do that. I don't have children. That was a decision I made a long time ago. I never wanted to have children because, shit, it's already so fucking weird to exist yourself. And another reason, not to be a downer for anyone that has children, but another reason to not have children is just I don't think I could ever. If I had a child with someone I love and something happened to that child, I think it would just devastate me to such an extent that it just would cancel my world and existence. So I suppose it's a self-protective mechanism. So when I was a child, when I was in first and second grade, and this happened a few times, but it made me conscious of something I didn't really knew that existed. And I love my mother very much. She made some big mistakes when I was young, but I love her tremendously. And I love my mother so much I take care of her and her husband. I pay for them to live. But they would have that half day, and my mom would always forget. She'd always forget that it was a half day, that I wasn't getting out at 3:30. I getting out at noon. And so there I would be, and all the kids had gone, got picked up, and I would be just playing on the playground. And this is the 80s. Like, shit was different. No teachers were coming out like, Jason, are you okay? Like, do you need anything? Like, it was just me, just on the swings and just by myself, walking on top of the fucking monkey bars and shit. And in my head, I'd be thinking, shit, I'm missing G.I. Joe, and I'm missing Thundercats, and I'm missing Inspector Gadget. But then my mom would come and get me at 3:30, go home, and boom, on the TV, G.I. Joe, Inspector Gadget, Thundercats. I didn't miss it. Because in my head, I was a child, I didn't realize, you aren't missing it, you fucking dingus. Like, it's only, noon, 1, 2, boom, 3. Yeah, so that's how I came to the realization of what space and time really was when I was a child. So I suppose my mother did me a big favor with that. I don't know if that will make sense to be. Yeah, it's got to make sense, right? And again, the show is not exactly 12 years later, like I said, but there's going to be things I said. Like the last time I was on, I played Everything But the Girl Flipside song, and in my head I'm like, what is that, 91, 1992 that came out? No, it came out in 1997, but whatever. I'm going to say some shit that I think is right in the moment, but it's actually not right. But in that song, the song starts with her saying, London summer, 92. I think I've changed a lot since then to you. Ideals that I've held for years. Emotional feelings, hopes, and fears. But, so I thought it was 92. So forgive me if I say something wrong. Stupid. This is Racetrack in France by Gil Scott-Heron off of the Bridges album. Gil Scott-Heron and Brian Jackson.
On her racetrack in France, everybody got a clap in their hands. Seemed like a long way from Union Station. On her racetrack in France, everybody started to dance. I was a long way from home to the good vibration. Hey. travel. Go out and spread the word now, people say. Yeah, so I'm picking up dust and gravel on a racetrack near Marseille. That all sound like a mystery, things that you just don't understand. Well, let me give you a little bit of history about me and the Midnight Band on a racetrack in France. Everybody got a clap in their hands. It seemed like a long way from Union Station. On a racetrack in France, everybody started to dance. I was a long way from home with a good vibration. Said, hey. My chérie amour, comment ça va? No. Me and them brothers no parlez-vous. Bitch was way down on my list. The African said merci beaucoup, because the rhythm's what they missed. People got the message from the music that we play. Really shouldn't have been no surprise that we all got down that day on a racetrack in France. Everybody got a clap in their hands. It seemed like a long way from Union Station. On a racetrack in France, everybody started to dance. I was a long way from home, but those were good vibrations. I said, hey. Got me kicking up dust and gravel on a racetrack near Marseille. If it all sounds like a mystery, things that you just don't understand, let me give you a little bit of history. Talking about me and the Midnight Band on a racetrack in France. Everybody got a clap in their hands. It seemed like a long way from Union Station where I'm coming from. On a racetrack in France, everybody started to dance. I was a long way from home with good vibrations. On a racetrack in France, everybody started clapping their hands. Seemed like a long way, a long way, a long way on a racetrack in France. Everybody started to dance. I was a long way from home and good vibrations made me say, hey.
Oh boy, Gil Scott-Heron, Brian Jackson, Racetrack in France, off the Bridges album. Not to be found on Spotify. So I stopped eating meat a long time ago, probably at least 15 years ago. When I lived in New York, I'd eat a steak twice a day. I'd go to this place, Lucky Strike, which is no longer there. Did we have the mute on when that song was playing?
Yeah.
I suppose we'll find out. I couldn't remember if I pressed it or not. But anywho, Lucky Strike, it was my favorite restaurant in New York. I ate there for so long on Grand Street, just before West Broadway. Loved Lucky Strike. I was there all the time. I spent so much time in there. And I ate steak all the time. And then I stopped eating steak. I saw this documentary, of course, and it was put out by the Pfizer people. Just kidding. But just how much water it takes to feed a cow and all that stuff. And then I still want to eat. I don't want to eat things that are alive. I don't want to eat things that have sex. and poop and stuff, you know? It's just like, yuck. Like, I just, you know, but fish are different. Like, fish are like fucking aliens, you know? Like, fish are just like, you know, like floating through space, and like some of them don't even fucking touch each other or fuck. Like, they just like fucking, the fucking dude fucking swims by and like shoots out some stuff, and then the female like lays on it and shit. Obviously, I'm a scientist, but yeah, I just don't like eating animals. But then chicken was just so difficult to give. I gave up pork like a long time ago. An ex-girlfriend of mine, she took me we were walking through this park in London. It's not Hyde Grove Park, but it's a big park in London. But we were walking to this park, and there was a little petting zoo where you can go in and like look at the animals. And this little wooded kind of house thing, this little baby pig came running up to me. This little tiny thing, it was like as big as a football. And this little baby pig came running up to me, and he was so cute. And he, like a dog, like jumping up onto my legs, and I picked him up, and I held him, and he like nuzzled into my ear, and he was making all these like little noises, like, and I was just like, oh my God. And I held him in front of me like the fucking Lion King, like, "Ah," and the fucking thing was smiling. He had a fucking smile. It was the cutest thing I ever said. It's the cutest thing I've ever said. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Truly. And he smelled good, and he was cute, and it's just like, fuck. And I looked into his eyes, and I said, never again. I'll never eat you ever again. I fucking love you. So, yeah, that goes for ducks, too. I fucking feel bad. I've eaten a duck before. I've become so enamored of ducks and bunnies. And so, anywho, I stopped eating the chicken, stopped eating the turkey. Those are my last two things that I was still consuming. And it's been about 3 months, so now my diet just consists of cheese. I just eat cheese. That's all I fucking eat is fucking cheese, and I feel like a fucking weirdo for it. It's like, I'm like a fucking child. Like, how can I not? Like, I like broccoli. I like salads. Like, why the fuck do I just consume cheese? It's just cheese. I'm such a fucking jackass. But, yeah, hopefully in time I gotta stop eating goddamn Impossible burgers. But it's so convenient, so easy to cook. But yeah, so I'm bent. All right, let's listen to Sly and the Family Stone.
In the end, you'll still be you. One that's done all the things you set out to do. Stand, there's a cross for you to bear. Things to go through if you're going anywhere. So alive, stand. All the things you want are real. You have you to complete, and there is no deal. Too long. There's a permanent crease in your right and wrong. Stand. There's a midget standing tall, and the giant beside him about to fall. be. Just remember, I'll still be around. And I know, like I told you so many times before, you're gonna come back. Yes, you're gonna come back a knocking on my door. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Yeah, time is on my side. Yes, it is. And I got real love, kind that you need. That's why I know that one of these days, baby, I'm not gonna have to worry no more. All of my worries will be over. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Yeah. Time is on my side. You're gonna come running back to me.
All right. Welcome back. So I said in the last episode, I was in the town of Astoria, Oregon, and thinking about possibly living there. And it's a small town of only 10,000 people, and it's the last little town on the Columbia River in the northwest corner of Oregon. And you cross the Columbia River and you get into Washington. And I was staying at these little motels, and I got banned from the fancy hotel there. There's one fancy hotel that's over 100 years old, Hotel Elliott, but I won't get into it, but I got banned. I wasn't being an asshole or anything, it's just they didn't they weren't too cool with me smoking pot. And I don't smoke pot anymore, but anywho. So, and that was about 5 or 6 years before what I'm talking about now. So I'm in Astoria, and it's this strange town on the Columbia River, and I'm thinking I could possibly live there. And I'm at this this motel, and I'm sitting on this little wall, you know, in the parking lot next door to the hotel of a bank that's no longer in operation. And for anyone who knows that story, I'm like right by the bridge, right by that restaurant, the Pig in the Blanket. And this car pulls up. It's early evening time, it's still light outside. And this woman, there's no one around. This woman gets out of the car, and she's a little woman, and she's got a University of Washington hat on, and she looks like to be about 70 years old. And she says, is this the smoking section? I said, I don't know. I just sitting here on the walls. This is where I come to smoke. And she's like, do you mind if I join you? I said, no, fine. And we start talking, and she tells me that she lives in Longview, Washington, and let's just say, I'm not going to say her real name. Let's just say her name's Barbara. And I said, what brings you to Astoria, Barbara? And she said, well, let me ask you, what's a young man like you doing in Astoria? I said, well, and I was telling her my story, and da-da-da-da, and I was like, I think about living here. She's like, really? I said, yeah, I don't know, like Los Angeles, New York, and, you know, and I'd love to live in Tokyo, but I don't know. And she's like, you've been to Tokyo? I said, yeah, I've been there like 30 times since 1994. And so we're talking and talking. She's like, well, I just love doing zip lines. I was like, really? Like, where you like, you're going above a canopy of like foliage and you're flying through the sky? She's like, yes, I love it. I said, man, that's cool. And she goes, these people that do these zipline companies, there's a lot of young people. And when I show up, they kind of look at me weird. And I kind of, I don't care, but I'm like an older lady. I'm by myself. I was like, fuck that. That's cool. You're doing it. You're doing your thing. And she said, yeah, I just love doing the zip line and da-da-da-da. And she's like, my kids are grown, and, I own my house in Longview, and she told me exactly how much money she had saved and all this stuff. And I was like, you're doing better than me. That was great, Barbara. And so over the next couple of days, I would see her. It's this small motel, and so I'd see her. And she would come out of her room, and she'd say, I'm not stalking you. I'm like, Barbara, our rooms are like 3 rooms apart, of course. Like, we're just like, of course you're not stalking me. And we'd go sit at the wall, and we'd smoke and talk. And she was doing 2 different zipline places that were like close to Astoria. And I said to her, on the day that she did the one, she came back in the evening. I said, how'd it go? Was it cool? She said, oh, it was great. It was so cool. It was so fun. It was so great. And she was like showing me pictures on her phone and video and stuff. And I said, and you're going to do the one tomorrow too. She said, yeah, I really want to go to Mexico. I heard they have really crazy zip lines in Mexico. And I said, you should do that. And she goes, yeah, I know. I don't have much time though. And it didn't hit me initially when she said that. And she kind of just kept talking about wanting to do this. I said, well, you should. You have enough money saved and whatnot. And then I just said, what do you mean that you don't have enough time? And she said, well, I have cancer. And they told me that I'm only going to live till December. And this was October of 2022. And in that moment, I just was like, fuck. And I said, Barbara, I almost just told you I'm sorry. but you don't want to hear that, do you? She goes, no. I don't want to hear I'm sorry. That doesn't do anything for me. I know that means that you're someone meaning well. And she put her fucking hand on my knee, and she said, thank you. And fucking shit, dude, it fucking hit me. It really, really hit me. And I kept my composure in the moment, but I almost started crying. And I said, well, you seem to be doing what you want to do. And I suppose that's all you can ask for, and that's all you can do in your situation. She said, exactly. I said, I really think you should go to Mexico. I really think. And she said, well, I'm afraid if I make the plan to go, what if I'm sick and I can't do it? I said, shit, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, no, fuck. I said, you should just wing it and try to go as soon as possible and whatnot. And the next night was her last night, and I saw her again, and we talked, and we didn't talk about her illness or nothing. We just talked about stuff and everything, and she's just such a sweet woman. And that night, I wrote her a note, and I know, of course, I knew what car was hers, and luckily it wasn't raining that night. In Astoria, it rains there all the time, but I wrote her a note, and I said, Barbara, I'm so happy to have met you, and you're a fantastic human being, and you're funny, and I'm so glad I met you, and I hope you have so many more days ahead of you, and you get to do all the things you want to do before it's too late. And thank you for just hanging out and talking. And I don't know. I hope that that woman, I hope she got something out of it, out of that. And it freaked me out. It fucking freaked me out. She was such a sweet woman. But, yeah. Boy, big downer, huh, Sage? Jeez.
I like that. That's sweet.
All right. I'm going to play a song that maybe some of you will like, and it might freak some people out, but fuck, I love this song so much. I really do.
Hit in the face when you open a door. Unconsiderate to yourself, you are always out of tune to you. Stepping back from where you are. Never's angle is one for
That was John Frusciante with The Mirror. That song was actually released, and that record was actually released on the label Record Collection that my friend Travis Graves was on. I talked about Travis in the last episode, and I told that long story of hearing of the bad news that Travis had passed away, but yeah, Travis didn't take his own life. He just unfortunately ran out of life because of the way he lived. But I'll play more of Travis's music in the future, and again, I love Travis and I miss him. I miss talking to him. Stevie Wonder, Blame It on the Sun.
Where has my love gone? How can I go on? It seems dear love has gone away. Where is my spirit? I'm nowhere near it. Oh yes, my love has gone astray. But I'll blame it on the sun that didn't shine. I'll blame it on the wind and trees. I'll blame it on the time that never was enough. I'll blame it on the tide and sea. But my heart blames it on me. What made this bitter doubt? Is peace not here for me to see? Wish I could tell you what I am feeling, but words won't come for me to speak. Oh, but I'll blame it on the sun that didn't feel the sky. I'll blame it on the birds and the trees. I'll blame it on the day that ended once too soon. I'll blame it on the nights that could not be. But my heart blames it on me. Yeah.
Your heart blames it on you this time.
Stevie Wonder, Blame It on the Sun. Man, Stevie is the fucking best. I was having a conversation with my niece, Samantha, who's now 22 years old, and she just graduated from UCSB, and she said, we were just talking about good artists and great artists, and Picasso and music and people in film, and whether it be, Roman Polanski, a man who made really good films that turned out to be a really bad person, and just how to separate the art from the person, and how you kind of can't to some degree, and I said, no, I know, fuck, like it's always a shame when you hear that, Marvin Gaye, this is such an incredible person. I think I talked about this a little bit in the last episode, but I read this book about Marvin Gaye called Divided Soul, and he was friends with the author, this guy David Ritz, and just this weird older white dude who was really good friends with Marvin, and he wrote this book about Marvin, Divided Soul, and Marvin was fucked up. Marvin was really fucked up, and he did some fucked up shit, and at one point he had his 17-year-old wife, and he was living up in the Santa Monica mountains, and he would lock her in the house, and it's like, fuck, I love Marvin Gaye, but the book is like, people think of Marvin Gaye as like this ultra fucking sex symbol, and like brooding with confidence and all that stuff. It's like, no, when you read this book, you realize Marvin Gaye was super insecure and super afraid of women, and his father was a cross-dressing preacher, and just all this shit and whatever. But I said to Samantha, I said, well, I get it, but I think Stevie Wonder, even though Stevie Wonder's had about 9 kids with 7 different wives, I think Stevie Wonder might be an exception to the rule with someone who makes such great music and also is a really good person. I like to think that Stevie's a fantastic human. All right, let's play. What are we gonna play? Let's play Jimmy Cliff. You're gonna have to edit that out. Let's play Jimmy Cliff. It's man, there's so many times where I would be visiting Los Angeles from New York when I'd be living there, and even happened in New York. I remember seeing 2007 or 8. Gil Scott-Heron's gonna be playing at Joe's Pub. Oh, I should get tickets for that. I should do it. And then I didn't do it. And then I'm in Los Angeles and I see a sign like Desmond Decker playing at the House of Blues. I should get that, and I should go see that. And I see Jimmy Cliff playing somewhere in Los Angeles, and I just fucking always just didn't do it. And those people are no longer here. I told you I'm stupid.
Hello, sunshine. The old darkness be my friend. Hello, sunshine. To this you can put an end. Hello, sunshine. Why don't you please come around? Hey there, sunshine. Don't let me down. Hey there, sunshine. Please come around. Be my friend.
You're listening to FA Radio. Fucking awesome radio.
One baby to another says I'm lucky to met you. I don't care what you think, less as I find me. It is now the duty to completely train you. I travel through to the land of affection. Passing back and forth, and I'm having a kiss from my mouth to your light. That's the dilated eye, calm your pupil. You tell me everything about poison apple. The water is yellow, I'm a healthy student. And evidence, grateful vacuum, I'm a fluid. Treat me to you, passing back and forth. And I'll pass a kiss from my mouth to your light. One baby to another says I'm lucky to met you. I don't care what you think of this, it's outside me. It is now the duty to completely train you. I travel through to the land of imperfection. Treat me well, passing back and forth, and I'll pass you a kiss from my mouth to yours. Sobbing lips to lips, you're my final man.
That was Nirvana live at the Paramount with Drain You. That footage of when they're doing those shows live at the Paramount, I think it was in Seattle. But there's that woman, I forget her name, from, I think, Bikini Kill, like dancing on the side of the stage while they're playing. It's just so epic. And it's something about live music where, you know, with a lot of bands that you like, you mostly like the stuff on the record, you know, that comes on the record. But then there's certain bands like Joy Division and Nirvana where I love the live stuff so much. It just sounds so live. It just sounds so great. What was I thinking? I was just thinking of something, and then that thought left my brain. But yeah, I love that you see in the modern day, like you can go anywhere in the world and you see someone with a Nirvana shirt. Like just like you can see like an older woman just walking down the street with a Nirvana shirt. I think that's pretty fucking epic. I mean, that's cool. Like you can't let like in the 90s, there was this thing about, you know, growing up in professional skateboarding, it was a very machismo environment. It was very male, just dominated, and just, you know, just a lot of like, don't be a fag, and like you gotta like be tough and all this stuff, and you know, you wanted to be cool and you wanted to fit in, and so you know, someone like me, I just, you know, I was a teenager in New York, and I saw instances where older dudes that I respected were really like lame to women on the street and just abusive, and I just kind of kept my mouth shut because I was like a little dude, so just whatever. But there's this thing of in the 90s where you know, with Nirvana and something like Blur, like that band Blur. Like, do I like all Blur's music? No, I don't like all Blur's music, but there's a thing where I'm sure this exists in the modern day in some capacity, but where it's like, ooh, that shit's mainstream. Like, you shouldn't. That's fucking stupid. Like, you shouldn't like that. But if a band that gained super levels of success, like a Nirvana, like a Blur, like fucking Oasis, like you can't shut it all out because you think like that's what fucking mainstream and I can't listen to that. Because then you got songs like this where it's like you can't say this song isn't fucking great. It is fucking great. Like you just can't.
Tender is the night lying by your side. Tender is the touch of someone that you love too much. Tender is the day the demons go away. Lord, I need to find someone who can heal my mind. Come on, come on, come on. Get through it. Come on, come on, come on. Love's the greatest thing. Come on, come on, come on. Get through it. Come on, come on, come on. Love's the greatest thing that we have. I'm waiting for that feeling. I'm waiting for that feeling. Waiting for that feeling to come.
My baby, oh my baby, oh my baby, oh my baby, oh my.
Tender is the ghost I love the most. someone that you love too much. Tender is my heart, you know, it's screwing up my life. Oh Lord, I need to find someone who can heal my mind. Come on, come on, come on, get through it. Come on, come on, come on. Love's the greatest thing. Come on, come on, come on, get through it. Come on, come on, come on. Love's the greatest thing that we have. I'm waiting for that feeling. I'm waiting for that feeling. Waiting for that feeling to
Ladies and gentlemen, we're floating in space.
till I
last one was, I can't, it's Ladies and Gentlemen, We're Floating in Space by Spiritualized. But yeah, man, fuck, that's a good song. I know it might have been used in like the fucking, that was used in the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack with fucking Leonardo DiCaprio. That shit is played out. I don't care. This shit is fucking epic. It's just, like, imagine you made that. Imagine you went into somewhere where nothing existed and you said, I'm going to do this, and you made fucking that song. You'd probably feel pretty good about yourself. That's some good shit, man. I love that shit. But yeah, for those of you listening or wondering, yeah, when I play these songs, I sit there and listen to them because that's part of the whole thing. I'm not just sitting in here being like, so my mom didn't pick me up from school and I found out about time and space. Like, no, I'm not just sitting here doing, this isn't a fucking, I'm not some fucking fat bearded comedian just trying to fucking be a fucking podcast or some fucking bullshit. Like, no, I'm here doing the thing. I'm experiencing the thing with you. Like, I'm talking about it and sharing it and doing it and fucking all the things and the stuff and everything. But and I tell my little stories in between. Because I don't know, fucking, it's interesting to me. So I think, I'm telling my stories. It's like, you ever heard anything like this? It's really, really fucking strange. This thing happened to me. And maybe you can relate and be like, yeah, I had an Uber driver the other day. It was a fucking weirdo. And like, okay. But most times with the Uber, I'm having like great conversations and finding different things about them and where they come from and whatnot. But every now and then, you get a weirdo Uber driver. They're just like, fucking, ease up, bud. Fuck. But yeah, I'm right here. I'm listening to the music and enjoying myself. And I hope you are too. Oh, God, I touched something. But yeah, last time I did the show, I kept saying, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm not going to do that. Not that I don't appreciate it, but of course I had to listen back to the thing because this thing isn't really edited. Like if I say something, if I'm talking about something and I go into some meandering of like talking about something, I might say, let's cut that little part out. But for the most part, we turn on the fucking machines and I just start fucking yip-yapping and playing the songs, and here we are. But yeah, here we are. Yeah, it's good to be alive. It's so strange to be alive. It's such a funny experience of just the things that you pay attention to, whether it be clouds or birds or animals and whatnot. And we're living in these cities and societies, and we're all amongst each other, and you're sitting there on the back porch and you're just hearing birds, like you're hearing them out your window, and they're all saying so many different things, and we don't know their language, and they're singing and they're doing all this shit. It's like, fuck, that's epic. Like today I saw a bird fly down on this fence and he sat there and then he pooped. I was like, look at that. Like, look at that life. Like imagine us humans, we do that. We just walking around, it's like, poop, and just keep moving. Man, I gotta say, like, fucking, I hate that humans poop. I hate that we pee. And then there's that whole thing of certain people say, like, we could be living in a simulation. Like, this could all be like a big computer simulation. My argument to that, and I'm no theologist or neurologist or mountain climber that plays an electric guitar, but my argument to this being a simulation is pooping, peeing, and dinosaurs. It's really like pooping, peeing, and dinosaurs. Like if you were the behind the scenes Wizard of Oz that's simulating this thing, why would you fucking make something that's going to take millions of years for you to watch and play out in real time as if it's your own Dungeons and Dragons thing? But pooping and peeing and dinosaurs, it's like kind of makes it like we're all like these carbon-based creatures. Like it's like it is what it is, and the way that humans got here, even though it's way more fucking detailed than this, but pretty fucking pretty much the ingredients for life were floating throughout the solar system, and it fucking landed somewhere. And then you had, carbon and H2O and sunshine, and all of a sudden these creatures come out of the ocean, and boom, here we fucking are. And that, to me, isn't it back in history like the most simplistic answer to the most complex questions is the one, whatever. And it's not even about being right. Like, I would love to fucking find out, like, no, dude, it's like fucking, like, we're fucking aliens, and, like, aliens made the pyramids, and fucking, totally, that's great, too. I fucking can't wait for that to be the new truth as well, but I don't know. We're going too far with all and we've been going too far with all this for so long. Like, you realize that the reason for the separation of church and state is not like, oh, fuck the church. No. Separation of church and state in America means it's insignificant, and it's rather diminishing to other religions if you say one religion is the religion that aligns itself with America. It's like, fucking think about it. Like, my family's from Ireland. My grandma was my great-grandmother was pregnant, and she went to Pittsburgh. She was born in Braddock Turtle Creek, and she was given up for adoption, and she was able to, after the orphanage burned down, she was somehow able to find what survived of her record. So, my family were immigrants, and everyone in America were immigrants. And when the quote unquote, this is a bad word, but when the settlers came here, and people argue like, whoa, fucking, if they didn't fucking leave England and do all this shit, like, you wouldn't fucking be here, dude. Yeah, I get that, but we were talking about human lives that existed here before you. So when these people came to settle America, they saw all the natives and said, oh, you don't write anything down, and you don't have a written history. It's like, well, actually, like, every fucking tribe has a different language, and in the Lakota Sioux tribe alone, there's 5 different words for just mouse, for the animal. And they have stories that are thousands of years old and all this, and I don't know where I'm going with all this, but I just think I just taking it back to waking up in the morning and being human and just deciding with your eyeballs and your brain and walking around like, oh, I'm gonna go do this. I'm going to Whole Foods. I'm gonna get some cabbage. It's fucking weird. The whole thing's weird. But I'll bring it back to what I was talking about before, like, being human and having to poop and all that stuff, which I fucking have such just issues with that. Like, if you see me, I have showered after I've pooped, because I will not be in public after that. I won't. I have to go somewhere. And luckily for me, I'm very regular, and I have my morning routine, and then I shower, and then I'm good for the day. That's my whole thing. Like, I can't poop and just wipe and just, like, let it be. Like if a bird pooped on your arm, like, they talk about this on the 9 Club. But if a bird pooped on your arm, You're not just gonna wipe it off with a paper. Be like, oh, I'm cool. But that's what we do, and then we keep going through our day. And I feel bad for people who aren't as regular as me, but I do my morning activity, and then I shower, and then I voraciously clean myself. I take it really fucking serious. And, that whole thing, like cleanliness is next to godliness. If you're really getting clean, you got a little bit of your middle finger and your index finger in your butt. Just a little bit. So if cleanliness is next to godliness, think how fucking deep God's going. Like, he's really getting clean. But you gotta do it. Fucking Teddy, Earl Sweatshirt, he always says it. Wash your ass. He was on the Jesus and Mero show. And they had that thing when that show was around, like, what's your quote for humanity? And we'll put it up in neon lights above your head. He said, wash your ass. It's like, I fucking love that. Yeah. And I don't trust it. Like even doing my thing throughout my morning, then I take my shower and I get super clean. And if I have to pee again or something, I know that I'm going to take out my credit card or whatever throughout the day. So like, I might hand it to someone. Or I might see a friend, shake hands. So it's like, if I pee, it's like, well, of course, I got to wash my hands. Like even if I didn't pee, I'll wash my hands again before I leave. And I'm not, borderline autistic or whatever. Not saying anything bad about autistic people or whatever, but like, I don't know. I take that shit seriously. It's like, these are our little duties as a human. No pun intended. Little duties. But just wash your ass and be cool, be nice. Like, I think most people you meet, like today when I was waiting for the Uber to pick me up, this lady's walking her dog, and she just waved to me. I was like, hi. And like, when people were walking down the street and they say, how you doing? And I say, hey, good, hey, hi. Like, I'm very like boisterous with, oh, hello, how you doing? Like, 'cause I'm happy. It's like, that's cool. And I don't even think of myself as a happy person. I think I live in the middle of I think I just live just kind of like, I'm not super sad, and I'm not like happy. I'm just super content that I'm able to take hot showers, and I'm able to eat, and I live somewhere. I think that stuff is always on my mind. And of course, when I was traveling, the last episode I was talking about, like, being in these small towns in Washington and Oregon and all this stuff, and waitresses being super nice to me and super cool, and people being cool. Of course, I thought in the back of my mind, I thought, I wonder how nice they would be if I had a different skin color. Of course, I think about that. I think about this shit all the fucking time. But and not to put that on them. It's just a stream of consciousness, human existence thing. But I tell you, when I see this, when I see those little fucking green bags where people have picked up their dog poop and they just leave it places, you're the worst. Like, you're the fucking worst. Like, that is such a picture into your soul. Like, that's who you fucking are. Like, that is you. You fucking did that. And I just, like, that kind of shit that's the tipping point from where humans can be cool and collective and have this whole beautiful, smart consciousness of thought and theory and conversation, and then you're gonna go do that. Fuck you. Like, that's the fucking worst.
Not very God.
Man, I've really gone on and on about this. I better play some music. Jeez. I really love, I love surfing, and I was never good at it. But I love watching surfing, and I still pay attention to surfing. And there's this guy named Sterling Spencer that does these shows about just making fun of surfing in the surf world, and then also like highlighting different things. But man, that show really gets me. It's like, it's so funny. You know the rules, but show's great. All right, enough of me. Back to music. Boom, 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 boom. A bunch of rain came through again through Los Angeles a few days ago. And I tell you one thing you're gonna hear if you listen to this show and you listen to from one episode to another, you're definitely gonna hear me contradict myself, and you know, because I'm a fucking moron, but then also it's just it happens in life and you don't mean to do it. But the last episode I was talking about, man, there was so much rain and it was so great and it was so cool, and because I love rain. And then 30 minutes later I'm talking about, man, fuck, so much rain and homeless people, they don't have access to shelter or a shower, like that must be so damaging on your soul. And I said, you know, if you didn't live where you live and you didn't have access to a shower, you might not act like you know, and that, you know, of course that sounds like a contradiction, but it's just the truth. It's just that, you know, think of how different examples of different things, and then you put it into a different context. Of course, it's going to sound like, well, you said you love rain. Now you're saying the rain's bad for the homeless people. Well, duh, like, of course. Like, I love fucking nature, but I don't like it when a fucking cheetah rips apart a fucking beautiful deer. Like, I don't like that either, but I love both those creatures. I wish they could be bros. But that's not the way it is. That's just the nature of humans. How long have we gone? How long we got in the system?
37 minutes.
No, it's not only been 37 minutes.
Hour and 30.
Oh, an hour and 37 minutes. Thank you. But yeah. Human brain, human mouth, skeleton covered in a bunch of skin, just fucking living and yapping, just fucking talking about a bunch of fucking bullshit. But yeah, as you'll see from this new one that we're doing right now, I wanted video playing from, I'm sure many of you listening, if there are many of you, I hope so, but I'm sure many of you listening are just listening in your car, just not looking at the screen, which is great. I totally think that's great, whatever way is fine with me. But this time we put a bunch of video together that's just like the last one. It's just video from my phone, basically. It's just stuff I've filmed, and this one's gonna be filled with imagery from my phone. And as you'll see, it's just nature, just animals and skies and trees, and just, you know, it's just I love that shit. That's why I'm pulling out my phone, being like, I gotta film this. This is cool. Look at that. There's a coyote. That's so cool. But yeah. But yeah, I'll give you a few more here. I'm gonna make a show that's 10 hours long. Just not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. That's what she said. Not tonight. Oh, this is Sanfa. Without. You know this guy, of course. Sanfa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man,
The waveform is crazy.
Crazy.
He sounds like
Yeah, it is.
I'll say it. Oh, I can't stay forever. But if this will go astray, I'll come and pick catastrophe.
Oh, I do believe in all the things you say. What comes is better than what came before. And you better come to me. Better come to me. Better run to me. Better come. Oh, I do believe in all the things you say. What comes is better than what came before. And you better run to me. Better run to me. Better come to me. Better run.
Your picture is still on my wall, on my wall. The colors are bright, bright as ever. The red is strong, the blue is pure. Some things last a long time. Some things last a long time. Something lasts a long time. It's funny, but it's true. And it's true, but it's not funny. Time comes and goes on all the while. I still think of you. Something lasts a long time. Your picture is still on my wall, on my wall. The colors are bright, bright as ever. The things we did, I can't forget. Something lasts a lifetime. Something lasts a lifetime. Something lasts a lifetime.
That was Cat Power and Daniel Johnston. I love how those two songs kind of intermingle with the strong piano coming on with Sean Marshall's I Found a Reason and her beautiful voice, and then the second song being Daniel Johnston and the piano coming in, and then his fucked up, strange voice. It's a good juxtaposition. So yeah, well, fuck. We've done it again, apparently. Apparently, this is another episode for the books. I gotta stop bumping the table. I always hear that when I bump the table. But, yeah. I don't even care if you liked it. Because guess what? I fucking liked it. I think it was good. And I don't need your approval, bro. This ain't the Bert Kreischer podcast. Was that his name, Bert Kreischer, the fat bearded comedian? I shouldn't say fat. That's mean. But anywho, and if you like that stuff, I'm not saying it's stupid. Whatever. It's just the modern day, and you're filling your time. I get it. But yeah, fuck. Here we are. 2024, isn't it? It's gonna be weird where the years get like. I remember after, of course, 2001, and living in New York and living so close to the World Trade Center, and seeing that day and experiencing that day, it's like, holy shit, like, that was crazy. And it changed my life. It was fucking insane. Like, I went down there and I saw people jump. I saw a couple Not that they were a couple, but I saw people holding fucking hands, and they jumped to their death. I saw that with my eyes. And it's not that kind of thing where you try to be a good person and you're driving past a car accident and you're like, I don't want to look. You know, it's you're just overwhelmed with what's happening where you can't look away, which was what happened there. But as the years go on, like 2024, and then 2025, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, it doesn't make sense anymore. It doesn't look right. It just looks weird to me. It just looks strange, like, okay, 2031. You know, it's like, it just looks weird to me. And we live in a world of just so much AI. Now the fucking, it's not Will Smith eating the spaghetti's eating Will Smith. It's just where we go from here. And it, like, what's that line that Damo says in that song off Doris with Tebe? He says, I'm living in a world where nothing's real or something like that. It's so true. Like, imagine being 18 or under and living nowadays where it's just like nothing seems real. Like, there might be a point where people are like watching skateboarding and say, that's not real. It's not real. It's not real. And it's scary. But then at the same time, it's kind of nice to be an older statesman as I am, to where I can do stupid shit like this, like do a radio show, and it you know, at least it is reality, I suppose. But it's scary out there. It's scary, and the number of the years look weird, and they're gonna keep looking weird. And I suppose, like most things I do in my life, I'll bury my head in the sand when it comes to that stuff. And here we are living in the modern world where we can watch Will Smith being eaten by spaghetti. And yeah, it just doesn't seem real. It's all so fucking insane. But not to be negative. But thank you for listening. I appreciate you being here and taking the time out of your life to listen to this stupid shit I have to say, or the songs I have to play, and I don't know if this is entertainment to you. Wow, that's great, and I appreciate it. But yeah, okay. FA Radio 2024, in the month of February. I'm Jason Dill, and I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Thank you, folks.
Why should I feel so discouraged? I wanna know why should the shadows come? Oh, tell me why should I feel so lonely, so lonely, and long for a heaven and a home. Oh yeah, since Jesus is my portion, I wanna tell the world my constant friend. Oh, is He? Please stay with me, Jesus. I know His eye,
You get that?